Hello, this is Brandy Oswald. Thank you for joining me for our guided Yoga Nidra meditation session. This recording is a part of our meditation starter pack, getting you started with your meditation practice and giving you some tools and guides to help you along the way. And so today we'll be working with the Yoga Nidra meditation, which is hands down my favorite meditation practice. It's my very first meditation practice that I had ever done, and it was the one that helped me really overcome and manage my struggles with anxiety back in college. And so I'm really excited to bring you today this guided Yoga Nidra recording to help you jumpstart your meditation practice, to help relieve anxiety and stress, and to be another tool for you as you begin to embark on your meditation and yoga journey. And so Yoga Nidra is quite literally the practice of yoga sleep. We are trying to get our minds and our bodies someplace in between completely awake and completely asleep. So we're resting in that middle place, at ease, still in mind and body. And so often through the Yoga Nidra practice, folks do tend to actually fall asleep. And that's okay if that happens for you too. But doing our best to stay conscious in our mind and bodies, in that place somewhere in between completely awake and fully asleep, and seeing what that place feels like for you. Now, the way that I practice Yoga Nidra is in the method of a body scan. So we'll be using our awareness today to scan the body, all the muscles, all the limbs, all parts of our body, and asking each part of the body to release and to relax and to be soft. And so as we sweep through scanning the body, allowing ourselves to come deeper into that practice of meditation, finding that space between being awake and being asleep. And so when you're ready, I'll have you come into a comfortable position. Generally, we practice Yoga Nidra lying down flat on our yoga mats or on our bed, getting really comfortable if you need to prop up with bolsters or pillows or cover up with a blanket. And when you're ready, we'll begin our practice together today. So I'll have you bring your awareness to your breath. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Finding that long, even inhale and exhale. Not holding or pausing with the breath, but letting it flow in and out. Feeling the rise and the fall of the breath in the belly, in the ribs, in the chest. Filling up on each inhalation, expanding, creating space in the body. And softening, relaxing on each exhalation. Perhaps noticing the gentle sound of the inhale and the exhale. The sensations of the breath sweeping all throughout the body. And from here, we'll allow our awareness to travel down into the toes. With our attention on the toes, imagine breathing in an inhale through all 10 toes. The inhalation comes into the feet and it circles around the ankles. And on an exhalation, allowing the toes and the feet and the ankles to completely relax. On an inhalation, breathing breath in through the right toes only this time. Inhaling in through the right toes, the right foot around the right ankle, and beginning to sweep up the right leg. Letting that inhalation massage the lower right leg, the muscles that hug against the shin, the muscles of the calves. Inhaling, massaging. And on an exhalation, allowing the muscles of the lower right leg to release, to relax, and be soft. That breath now sweeping up through the right toes, the right leg, and circling around the right knee. The inhalation is circling, soothing breath around the right knee. And on an exhalation, allowing that knee to soften, to relax. The inhalation now traveling into the right thigh, the quadricep, the hamstrings, the front and the back of the right thigh. Massaging all the muscles of the right thigh on the inhale, soothing breath. And on the exhale, allowing the muscles of the right thigh to release, to relax, to be soft. Sending your awareness now down into the left toes. Inhale, breathing in through the left toes, the left foot, circling around the left ankle. That breath, that inhale sweeping up the lower left leg. Massaging the muscles that hug up against the shin. Massaging the muscles of the calves. And on an exhalation, allowing the muscles of the lower left leg to release, to relax, to be soft. The inhalation now sweeping around the left knee, a circling, soothing breath. And on the exhalation, allowing the left knee to soften towards the floor. On your inhalation, breathing into the left thigh, the quadriceps, the hamstrings, the front and the back of the left thigh. Massaging all the muscles of the upper left leg on an inhalation. And on exhalation, allowing the muscles of the left leg to release, to relax, melting towards the floor, completely at ease. The breath now coming into the hips, the front, the back, the sides of the hips, massaging them on an inhalation. That breath circling in the hip flexors, the front of the hips, circling in the glutes, the back of the hips, massaging them, soothing. And on an exhalation, allowing the muscles of the hips to be completely at ease, melting towards the floor. Inhaling a circling, soothing breath to the belly. Massaging all the muscles, all the digestive organs on an inhalation. And on an exhale, allowing all the muscles, all the digestive organs of the belly to sink deeply towards the floor. Completely relaxed. An inhalation now sweeping across the low back, creating space and expanding. And on an exhalation, soothing any tension across the low back, releasing, relaxing, completely at ease. An inhalation now sweeping along the ridges of muscle that hug the spine, massaging them, soothing them. And on an exhalation, allowing the muscles that hug against the spine to release, to relax, to be soft, completely at ease. Inhaling all the way up into the upper back. That inhalation sweeping across the shoulder blades, across the upper back, softening, soothing, massaging the muscles of the upper back and the shoulders. And on an exhalation, allowing all the muscles of the upper back to release, to relax, to be soft, completely at ease. Allowing your awareness to sweep all the way down into the right fingertips. And an inhalation, breathing in through the right fingers, into the right palm, that breath circling, swirling in the right palm. The inhalation sweeping around the right wrist. And on an exhalation, allowing the right hand to be soft, melting towards the floor. The inhalation now sweeping all the way up through that right arm, massaging the right forearm, circling around the right elbow, sweeping all the way up the right upper arm, massaging the biceps, the triceps. A soothing breath filling the right arm. And on an exhalation, allowing the muscles of the right arm to release, to relax, to be soft, melting towards the floor. Turning your attention all the way down into the left fingertips. On an inhalation, breathing in through the left fingers, into the left palm, allowing that breath to circle and swirl in the center of the left palm. The breath coming around the left wrist, soothing the left fingers, the hand, the wrist. And on the exhalation, allowing the left fingers, the hand, and the wrist to be soft, melting towards the floor. Sending an inhalation up through the left arm, massaging the forearm, circling around the left elbow, and sweeping up through the upper left arm, the biceps, the triceps, massaging them with an inhale. And on an exhale, allowing the muscles of the left arm to release, to relax, to be soft, melting towards the floor. Sending an inhalation across the shoulders from right to left and left to right, sweeping back and forth, allowing that breath to massage the muscles of the shoulders. And on an exhalation, allowing the muscles of the shoulders to be soft, to relax, to melt down towards the floor, completely at ease. An inhalation now traveling up through the neck to the base of the skull, massaging the ridges of muscles that line the neck. And on an exhale, allowing muscles of the neck to be soft, melting towards the floor. Sending your awareness now into the muscles of the face. Inhaling to the jaw and the lips and the tongue. Allowing them to tingle, soften with the inhalation. And on the exhalation, allowing the jaw to relax, the tongue to be soft, and the lips to press gently against one another. Breathing in now to the muscles of the cheeks, circling, swirling breath, massaging the muscles of the cheeks on an inhale. And on an exhale, allowing the muscles of the cheeks to melt away to the floor, completely at ease. Sending a sweeping inhalation across the forehead, sweeping from left to right and right to left, back and forth. A soothing breath massaging the forehead. And on an exhalation, releasing any tension being held in the forehead, relaxing. Sending an inhale breath to the eyes, a circling, swirling breath, soothing, massaging the eyes. The inhalation swirling around the eyes as they rest into the eye sockets. And on an exhalation, allowing the eyes to sink deeper and deeper towards the floor. Lastly, on an inhalation, breathing into the chest, filling the lungs, the heart center with the breath expanding, opening, shining bright towards the sky. And on an exhalation, allowing all the muscles of the chest, of the heart center to melt away to the floor. The heart beating high. The mind, the body completely at ease. Feeling the gentle tingle that may have taken over the body. The internal vibration sweeping from fingertips to toes, from the soles of the feet out through the crown of the head. Your mind, your body finding that place somewhere between completely awake and fully asleep. Diving deeper into this moment, deeper into this space of Yoga Nidra. My voice now goes off. You can choose to stay here in this moment, in this practice of Yoga Nidra for as long as you'd like. And when you're ready, you can bring movement back into the body, deepening the breath, and slowly making your way up and out into a seated position to close your practice.